Welcome to Monday Night Raw. It's uncut, it's uncooked, and it's uncensored.
The work week may have just started, but you've got 3 hours of epic action to make this day just a little bit brighter.
Byron, I'm surprised you're allowed to stay up this late. We'll get you a nightlight.
Cool.
Looking at tonight's card,
making his way to the ring from Hollywood, Florida, weighing in at 218 pounds, Dolph Ziggler.
not about showing off anymore for Dolph Ziggler because he believes he's accomplished everything he needs to in WWE, and he's right. You know, Dolph Ziggler has twice been the sole survivor at Survivor Series.
Well, sometimes you forget just how much Dolph Ziggler has really accomplished in WWE. But this is a superstar who has stood the test of time.
And his opponent from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 237 pounds, Kurt Angle.
Here comes the Olympic gold medalist. Let's not forget the impact he's made as the general manager of the flagship show of WWE. He is responsible for bringing Rowdy Ronda Rousey to Monday Night Raw.
Well, let's not forget my personal favorite moment of Kurt's as general manager, reconnecting with his estranged son, Jason Jordan.
Yeah, you were a big part of that.
I know I was. It's one of my proudest moments.
And even despite that, as general manager, Kurt Angle still finds the time to compete and be on top.
These competitors are squaring off looking to outmatch each other.
It's going to be a tall task for one of these two.
Kurt Angle has earned medals, championships, and a Hall of Fame ring. The Olympic hero does not play second fiddle to anyone in that locker room.
Byron, you forgot to mention that he won an Olympic gold medal with a broken freaking neck.
I was going to mention it.
What a stomp.
Good grief.
You gotta believe this one's over. Boot slam.
Belly-to-belly suplex.
German suplex spike.
Ziggler may be in trouble here. He's still got plenty of gas left in his tank, though.
Hey, you and I both know he's double tough. He's not going to let something like this stop him from winning the steel cage match.
Drop down.
Ooh, what impact.
Oh, right to the skull.
setting him up for something here.
And whatever it is, it's going to hurt, and it's going to hurt bad.
Showing some quickness there.
Jarring impact.
What a strike. In my opinion, Dolph Ziggler has got to get back into this. What are your thoughts? He doesn't want to let this match get out of control, guys.
He's not looking like himself right now, and I hate to say it, but this might be the beginning of the end for him here. The best way to describe combatants clashing inside a steel cage is its battle of attrition. Sometimes a superstar is left with no choice but to fight fire with fire and do whatever they need to do in order to win the match. And sometimes it comes down to a superstar doing whatever they need to do in order to survive.
Byron, you touched on this earlier, but it's so important for a superstar to accept that there's nowhere to run and nowhere to hide in a steel cage match. That the conflict will be resolved within the 15-foot-high steel walls that surround the ring. And that losing a cage match can mean much more than a mark in the loss column. For some, it has meant the end of their career.
It's difficult to describe the damage that can be done to a superstar who competes in a steel cage match. We see the physical harm, but we don't see the psychological effects from being inside the cage. Make no mistake about it, Michael. The steel cage truly represents survival of the fittest.
Boom, what impact!
Dolph Ziggler strutting and yapping.
Belly to back suplex. And it's Dolph Ziggler with the reversal.
Tackles ruthless.
And Ziggler gets out of the way quickly.
Lightning speed from Dolph.
According to historians, the twisted metal that we see as part of steel cages today dates back 80 years. To settle a dispute between competitors Jack Bloomfield and Count Pietro Rossi, the two met inside a ring surrounded by chicken wire. At first, these types of matches were referred to as fence matches.
Oh! Corey, you gave us an impressive history of the origins of the steel cage match. I'd like to point out to our viewers that from the 1960s to the mid-1980s, chain link fences were used to enclose the ring for WWE steel cage matches. A superstar could win by pinfall, submission, or by exiting the cage through the cage.
Ziggler with the famouser.
Can he finish him off?
Dolph Ziggler may get this, folks. Is he done? And he fights his way free.
He's got to be working on instinct right now, Cole.
Oh, what a clothesline.
Forcefully delivered. Angle slam. Wow, I'm just as surprised as you guys are. Jeez, I felt that one over here. And Ziggler gets out of the way quickly.
Lightning speed from Dolph.
Elbow finds its mark.
Look at Dolph Ziggler. It's coming. Is he done? Nice job breaking out of that one.
But there's plenty more work for him to do here.
Drop kick.
Oh, right in the back.
And guys, we're seeing Angle in a tough situation. He might just have nothing left to give, guys.
The damage has been done, guys. I don't see how he can possibly recover from this beating he's taken.
Angle's gonna need intensity, integrity, and intelligence to get back into this match.
I'll tell you, the cage has absolutely beaten down these superstars.
Oh, nasty impact. Nailed it.
How these superstars are even still in this match is beyond me, especially given how intense the match has been.
The toughness and grit we're seeing on display tonight in this steel cage match has been absolutely unbelievable. Both these superstars appear to be operating on fumes here, guys. And you could put this singles match in the books. Many would consider this an upset, Byron. Yeah, hard-fought victory for this superstar, but he definitely earned it. Yeah, look at it. His opponent, sore loser. Yeah, but apparently it backfired. That's what you get for not accepting a loss. And now the celebration can begin. Are you guys ready to walk with Elias? I'm so excited. I can tell.
Making his way to the ring from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 222 pounds, the Intercontinental Champion, Elias.
It's nice to see Elias isn't wearing his grandmother's kimono tonight.
You know what WWE stands for, right?
Oh, go ahead.
We want earplugs.
Walk with Elias.
Listen, did you guys know Elias's lullabies are the #1 cause of insomnia in the entire world? All right, I'll just answer my own question. Yeah, I knew that, because they are.
Mojo's here, and he's all business.
And his opponent from Alexandria, Virginia, weighing in at 265 pounds, Mojo Rawley.
You know, Corey, as soon as Mojo shed that loser Zack Ryder, he's completely changed his life.
You're absolutely right. It's been a straight upward ascent for Mojo Rawley.
You mean when Mojo stabbed Zack Ryder in the back?
Maybe Zack Ryder should have done better.
Maybe Mojo should have been more honorable, more upfront about his desires.
Honor doesn't win championships, Byron. You can't buy it.
huge toss.
What a stomp.
Good grief.
Elbow drop.
Piercing.
Bad spot for him to be in here, guys.
He's got to do something to get back in this thing.
Boom, what impact.
Guys, the most important thing for a superstar to remember in a Falls Count Anywhere match is that anything goes. And I do mean anything.
I hope someone uses you as a weapon, Saxton.
What a clothesline. Ouch. As Byron mentioned, anything goes in this one, which means we're likely to see a liberal use of weaponry here tonight.
Yeah, and keep in mind, Cole, the fact that there's no disqualification also means that anybody can interfere, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Oh, shows no mercy.
In that poor chair. It looks like a twisted heap.
Bang!
Are you kidding me? Real quick, in case we have any newbies watching, a Falls Count Anywhere match means a contest can literally end anywhere. Simple, right? Even Saxton can understand.
Means we could see this match conclude in the ring, the stands, the locker room. Heck, it could even end outside the streets.
And on top of that, it's worth noting that anything is legal in this match, guys. The only rule is there are no rules.
Gotta wonder what our guest thinks about this slugfest that's developed inside the ring.
Well, I would think our guest has got to be impressed. What a matchup.
Oh, and right out here in front of us.
Now watch out, clear the way.
Trash talking's begun, and I believe that superstar's drawn the ire of our guest.
Look at this superstar go. Getting a little tense here.
Now, sidestep! Collision!
That's not good.
Gotta wonder if that superstar can rejoin us on commentary, Byron.
Nonetheless, this matchup is going to continue. Wow, I thought he was a goner.
Oh, we've seen this before. Is he done? He breaks it. I can't believe it.
I can't believe I'm going to say this, but I'm with you, Cole. So unbelievable that he broke out of that.
Too quick for him there. Look at this. He's got to be running on empty at this point.
Wow, what's it going to take?
Nailed it. Nobody could. He's got the shoulders down. And he got a near fall out of it. Dangerous.
Dominating shoulder tackle.
Elias forced to play defense here.
Well, he knew this was going to be a fight heading into this one.
Well, he's clearly not used to competing in a match.
He's not going to go quietly.
No superstar worth his salt ever does. Whoa, Elias able to avoid damage. Going for the big one.
This might be it.
Oh, my.
Elias with the early cover.
Wasted no time. This singles contest has a victor.
We've got some highlights from the last one queued up. Here we go.
Yeah, he's putting in the work.
Overall, this match was average at best. But not every match is going to be memorable. In fact, I've almost forgotten it happened already.
And I always enjoy watching him perform.
Here is your winner, Elias.
Kicking off the night with an impressive victory.
Yeah, the performance put forth in that match tells me we're looking at somebody who will someday, very soon, be competing in the main event.
Believe it or not, that's just the beginning, folks.
Stay tuned for more great action.
On the way to the ring, accompanied by Bray Wyatt at a combined weight of 590 pounds, Luke Harper and Eric Rowan, the Wyatt family.
And guys, if you're looking for fireworks on this 4th of July, you came to the right place, because this match will be nothing short of explosive.
Come on, Cole. You're better than that. Did you really have to go with the fireworks line? Oh, come on. Who am I kidding? Of course you did.
The Lone Wolf about to pray.
You know, I once asked Baron Corbin, what makes you happy? What drives you? He told me two things: getting under people's skin and exposing them to their worst fears.
And their opponents, first, from Kansas City, weighing in at 275 pounds, one half of the Raw Tag Team Champions, Baron Corbin.
The Lone Wolf is a man who doesn't seem to play well with others, because he says others always have a problem with losing.
Former Money in the Bank contract holder.
Former United States champion, winner of an Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal,
The Lone Wolf.
And his partner from Amsterdam, Holland, weighing in at 215 pounds, one half of the Raw Tag Team Champions, Aleister Black.
The ominous man from Amsterdam.
Black emerged from the darkness just long enough to knock someone's head clean off. Former kickboxer, able to keep his composure in the most intense situations. That's what makes Aleister Black so dangerous.
A man who went undefeated in one-on-one competition for an entire year before winning the NXT Championship.
Just an incredible presence when Aleister Black enters his battleground. One half of the Bludgeon Brothers, Luke Harper, obviously has power, but his grizzled look hides his amazing technical skills, too.
These guys are undoubtedly going to give us a show here tonight.
Anytime I walk by Harper in the locker room, he's got that scary look in his eyes. And he's had that look for over 5 years.
Well, he's earned tag titles and the Intercontinental title with that look. You want to tell him to blink?
Nope, I'm good.
Oh, my God. Oh, and a backbreaker.
Right to the spine.
Now the old vicious head crank.
Look at the torque.
Not where he wants to be right now.
Hey, he got himself into this mess.
He's got to get himself out of it now.
What a stomp.
Good grief.
We might be seeing Luke Harper in some trouble here. This tag team match can get out of hand quickly if he doesn't mount an offense soon.
He obviously came into this match intent on taking the fight to the outside as much as he could, though I'm not sure that's the right approach.
He's left wide open here.
I don't think he even realizes it. He looks dazed.
This is about to get bad. Tag. Double whip coming. Uh-oh.
Oh, my God.
Right back into their own corner.
Back body drop.
You see the height on that? Slammed with authority.
Wicked clothesline. You gotta believe this one's over.
When you talk about great tag teams, we can go all the way back to teams like the Tolos brothers, Stevens and Patterson, Stevens and Bockwinkel, the Texas Outlaws, the Briscoes, the Blackjacks, the Andersons, and the list goes on and on. When you're part of a tag team, the two partners have to travel together, train together, eat together, and be completely in sync with one another.
He's got the ropes, and the pin is broken. Tag team competition dates back all the way to the early 1900s. Corey, you mentioned some of the classic duos from sports entertainment's incredible history. In today's WWE, the tag team scene has never been more competitive. I don't know who has the edge when it comes to talent, if it's Raw or SmackDown Live. I think it's too close to call, but all the teams truly think and act as one unit.
I agree, Michael. Teams such as the Usos, American Alpha, Anderson and Gallows, The New Day, the Hardy Boys, Cesaro and Sheamus. I could be here all day naming championship caliber teams. And when the tag team scene is that competitive, you don't know which team will be wearing the gold.
During the rivalry between the Hardy Boys and Cesaro and Sheamus over the Raw Tag Team Championship, the teams became very familiar with one another. In June of 2017, the teams met in a 2 out of 3 falls bout on Monday Night Raw. The most important fall in a 2 out of 3 falls contest is the first fall. If a team can win the first fall, that sets the tone for the rest of the match, and your opponents are playing catch-up.
The 2 out of 3 falls match that saw the Hardy Boys go at it with Cesaro and Sheamus was a throwback of sorts. Throughout the 1960s and 70s, championship title defenses and grudge matches were often decided in the 2 out of 3 falls format. Cesaro and Sheamus didn't waste any time and scored the decisive first fall after a brogue kick rocked Jeff Hardy.
Cesaro and Sheamus wanted to continue their domination of Team Extreme, but the Hardys had other ideas as Matt tied things up at 1 fall apiece after a twist of fate on the Swiss Cyborg. After a swanton bomb by Jeff Hardy, the match broke down, and the 3rd fall was ruled.
Eric,
oh my God, like swinging a tree trunk.
Good grief.
The cover. He stops the count. Knocked him right off his feet.
Yeah, no kidding. Got the full Nelson.
What a full Nelson slam. This guy's unstoppable.
Here's his moment, Michael.
Rowan with the early cover.
That's too soon.
And he got a near fall out of it.
How'd he do that?
Double axe handle smash. Axe handle finds its target.
He goes for the cover. A kick out, and he almost had him. Dangerous. Boom! This is what makes him one of the best in the business. Oh, that's not right. Somebody do something about that.
Beautiful technique.
And there's the tag. Luke Harper into the ring.
Axe handle finds the mark.
Oh, man, what a hit.
Knocked right off the apron.
Well, that was a close call.
I can't believe what we're seeing here.
Oh, Luke Harper. He's nasty as a
Back suplex face buster. Just when you thought he had nothing left.
Gentlemen, Harper might have this one all sewn up.
And there's his speed paying off.
Ooh, what impact.
And that one grounds him.
I didn't realize he had such a glass jaw.
Smart, attacking the arm.
Luke Harper visibly losing steam. He came into this match looking for a fight, and it looks like he's found one.
Tag made. Double team ahead.
Into the sidewalk slam. Boom!
Oh, man, what a boot.
Can he finish the job?
Aleister Black, we've got a cover. The pin's broken up. Big trouble for Eric Rowan.
Harsh impact.
Another great tag team match here tonight. I don't think the tag team scene has ever been hotter here in WWE. Oh, man, what a hit.
Knocked right off the apron.
He's going for the pin. He's away from the 3 count, I can tell you that.
Gonna take more than that.
He's making his...
Oh, my Lord.
What a strike. And what a reversal from Baron Corbin. He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
Not sure where he got this much energy, but he's definitely
Back suplex face buster.
What a...
It could be over here.
This is it.
He's not done fighting yet.
Too early for that.
What a strike.
And here is Eric Rowan in off the tag.
It might be cliche, but it's true here. It ain't over till it's over.
And there's the tag. Aleister Black into the ring.
Uh-oh. Oh, what incredible power.
Wow, what a vertical suplex. Aleister Black may have it.
Luke Harper's playing to the crowd when he should be handling his business.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Aleister Black might be out.
Oh my, what a splash.
That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys. Yeah, that was lightning quick.
Oh, nasty impact. Oh, man, what a hit.
Knocked right off the apron. Got the full Nelson.
What a full Nelson slam. This guy's unstoppable.
That should do.
His shoulders are down. He gets his shoulder up before 3.
Yeah, but he's hurt, guys.
Ooh, what impact. In comes Luke Harper. Oh, and he makes the tag.
That was a game changer right there, Michael.
When this guy's on, look out. Dropped, and that was a hard shot, Corey.
Yeah, you might want to think about throwing in the towel at this point.
Looking for a repeat.
Deep 6 from the Lone Wolf.
But is it enough to put Harper away?
Not so fast. Shoulder tackle. Oh, my Lord. Straight right.
Good night.
And now one more. Oh, what a discus clothesline.
Took his head off.
That's why you don't get in the ring with Luke Harper.
They got it. Tag teams always entertain, but the entertainment on that one was off the charts.
These superstars gave as good as they got, and these fans got their money's worth from the opening bell. I'm not easily impressed, but even I thought that match was one of the best I've seen in a while. I'm not easily impressed, but that was one of the most entertaining matches I've had the pleasure to see in a while.
Here are your winners, Luke Harper and Eric Rowan, the Wyatt family.
Big win.
somebody needs to count the 10. Definitely a fan favorite. Definitely a fan favorite.
Well, okay. Seems to be a lot of anger behind those words. Couldn't have said it better myself.
Not sure what to say about that, except let's go.
The WWE Universe is behind that statement, no doubt about that. A great way to lead into the next matchup, which should be a good one. Singles match on tap next. This man is frightening.
Making his way to the ring from the Rocky Mountains, weighing in at 303 pounds, Lars Sullivan.
Take a look at the size of Lars Sullivan. Everything about the mountain man from Denver is huge, terrifying. Look at his skull, look at his fists. They don't make people like this.
One of the most intimidating individuals I've ever come across. Take no prisoners. Seek and destroy.
And a frame that'll block out the sun itself.
Imagine waking up to that sight.
And his opponent from Punjab, India, weighing in at 238 pounds, Jinder Mahal.
Pretty incredible what this man has accomplished in his career.
Jinder Mahal has worked for everything that he has, but now everything that he has is the best in the world. First class all the way. Airplanes, limousines.
That newly found lifestyle, Corey, a direct result of the changes Jinder Mahal underwent.
Where's this going?
I think it's about to be a highlight.
Oh, the referee needs to get control of this.
Yeah, that didn't take long.
Lars Sullivan destroys opponents with smothering offense and a speed that's like getting run over by a freight train.
Ugh, he is frightening.
And I wouldn't at all be surprised if this match stole the show here tonight.
show signs of fatigue, but he's very aware of who he's in there with and what he has to do to rebound.
Yeah, but it looks to me like he still has plenty of energy in that body of his. I wouldn't look too much into this right now.
This thing appears to be slipping away from him in a hurry, guys, and you can bet he envisioned things going much differently for him heading into this match. Set it up, neck breaker.
And Mahal just barely getting out of the way.
Oh, nasty impact.
He's not looking good here. He doesn't want to absorb much more punishment if he wants to win this match.
This match certainly isn't trending in the right direction for him. He's going to need a change in momentum and fast.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. He wants no part of the outside. Does not want to be there. Oh, big boot.
That is a game changer.
Putting it all on the line. Here comes Lars Sullivan.
Harsh impact. Here's his chance to win this.
There's a pin now. Yes, Sullivan takes it.
Complete dominance.
These superstars put on quite a show. Here's another look.
Here
What's
is your
this?
winner.
Well, I think it's about to be a highlight
Oh, he's
reel.
in trouble here.
Around the waist.
Power! Spine buster!
That has got to be it. Oh, it'll be hard for Mahal to come back now.
Don't count him out yet.
This man is a real force. Drew McIntyre.
A revamped attitude. Revamped appearance.
Making his way to the ring from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 254 pounds, Drew McIntyre.
McIntyre's made it his mission to eliminate all the complacency in WWE.
You know, Drew McIntyre arrived and he was the chosen one. Handpicked by WWE Chairman Mr. McMahon. And Drew will admit that he became complacent. Felt like he didn't have to work hard to get to the top. When he got fired, he went away. He got a new attitude. And now he's back, bigger and badder than ever.
With a vengeance.
Yeah, this new attitude from Drew McIntyre dictates he will take whatever he wants.
McIntyre laser focused. Worldwide! Here's Apollo.
And his opponent from Stone Mountain, Georgia, weighing in at 241 pounds, Apollo Crews.
Speed, power, agility. It's been said that Apollo has all the tools to be a big star in WWE. And Byron, you're just a tool.
Listen, let's talk about Apollo. Let's talk about the fact that I've talked to countless legends who say that this man is the future of our industry.
Especially with the marketing power of Titus Worldwide behind him. The sky's the limit for Apollo.
Well, I'm not sure about that part. One thing I can tell you, though, Apollo is fired up tonight here on Raw.
Come on, negotiations have broken down and we now have a war on our hands.
Yeah, they couldn't wait to get a hold of each other.
And there's the bell. And here we go. This is the type of battle that you can show someone who's new to our brand of entertainment and say, this is what WWE's all about.
And this is one of those matches where it's hard to believe we get paid for this. Well, actually, hard to believe Saxton gets paid for anything.
So one time I asked Apollo Crews to show me how to do his versions of the standing moonsault and the 450 splash. Well, things did not work out so well for me.
Oh, that puts it mildly, Saxton. I heard about that. I'm just a little disappointed there wasn't video of the lessons to post on social media.
Nailed it. I don't think I've seen a superstar more driven to succeed than Drew McIntyre. When he was released in 2014, McIntyre said he'd be back, and that's exactly what happened.
Oh, McIntyre really took a negative and turned it into a positive. Instead of feeling sorry for himself and blaming everybody else, he traveled the globe and made himself an even bigger star.
Following up on what you two were saying about McIntyre's initial release, not only did he return with more fire and fans, he also came back in even better shape than before.
Yeah, McIntyre's always had a height advantage, but in his time away, he worked on his strength, conditioning, and added considerable power to his Claymore kick and aftershock DDT.
Face Buster! McIntyre looking to end this.
He's definitely starting to lose it here.
How'd he do that?
I don't know, Michael, but good thing. I don't think he could have taken much more of that.
Whoa! That spinning sit-out powerbomb.
Victory is on the horizon.
Apollo Crews is rolling now.
Here he goes.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Oh, man. Drew McIntyre sizing it up.
Got their opponent.
Bam! What a slam. Here's the cover. He's a long way from a 3 count, I can tell you that.
McIntyre still in this.
The circumstances are looking dire for Apollo Crews.
Looks to me like he just hit a wall. Come on, guys. If there is anyone who can turn the tide right now, it's Apollo. Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Here we go.
But he's running on fumes here. Does he have enough left?
Here's a cover. What is keeping this competitor going?
Incredible. Absolutely incredible.
Oh, this is going to be nasty. This is going to be bad. Watch the global impact.
That should do it.
Cover here. What a way to win a singles match. And here's another peek at the moves he saw in that match.
These guys showed flashes in this match, but flashes don't exactly set the world on fire, as these highlights show very well. These guys showed flashes in this match, but flashes don't exactly set the world on fire, as these highlights show very well.
The superstars in this one got after it pretty good from the opening bell. Can't complain about the effort, technical proficiency, or result here.
Here is your winner, Drew McIntyre.
And there's your winner via pinfall.
And talk about displaying a never-say-die attitude. It was as if...
The monster among men is here.
Making his way to the ring, weighing in at 385 pounds, Braun Strowman.
The earth is trembling with each step.
I would do anything not to get stuck inside the ring with Braun Strowman.
Oh, Byron, I would pay all of my bank account to watch you get these hands.
Look, quiet. I don't want him to hear you. Hey, Michael, remember that time he threw you around?
Yeah, Byron, because I'm a man and I stand up for myself. I don't run away and hide in the locker room like a little girl.
I remember things.
My man. When you talk about power, you talk about this man.
And his opponents. First, from Colorado Springs, Colorado, weighing in at 273 pounds, Bobby Lashley.
One of the most impressive athletes ever to step foot in a WWE ring. A successful mixed martial artist. Lashley is finally back where he belongs in WWE.
Well, to that point, Corey, this is a man in Bobby Lashley who spent 10 years away from WWE, but he had unfinished business. He felt like he had more he wanted to accomplish, and so far, Bobby Lashley is on his track to do just that.
The Lunatic Fringe!
And from Cincinnati, Ohio, weighing in at 225 pounds, Dean Ambrose.
Raw just turned into an asylum.
Sure, this guy's fit to be tied, but his resume speaks for itself. You know, I don't know what it is about this guy that captivates the WWE Universe. Quite frankly, to me, Dean Ambrose looks like a guy that hasn't showered in about a month.
There is no rhyme or reason for why Dean Ambrose does what he does, but that's why people like him, Corey.
Being WWE's most unpredictable superstar might also make Dean Ambrose one of WWE's most unstoppable superstars.
I don't even think the lunatic fringe knows what he's going to do moment to moment.
No, I quit trying to make sense of Ambrose a long time ago. I was getting headaches.
What a stomp.
Good grief.
Oh, the dreaded claw to the shoulder.
Man.
You gotta believe this one's over. This might be it.
Oh, my. Heavy-duty right hand.
Elbow drop.
Strowman gets the shoulder up.
Yeah, good luck keeping those massive shoulders on the mat.
Bobby Lashley has a work ethic that is second to none, and it's easy to see where he learned that. He's the son of a drill sergeant and spent time in the Army himself.
There he goes, crashing to the floor. Whack! Michael, that gives new meaning to have a seat.
Technique.
Michael touched on Lashley's military background, and Sami Zayn should have done that research too. Instead, he questioned Lashley's service to his country, which, guys, was a pretty bad move for Zayn.
Yeah, it inspired a rage in Lashley we haven't seen before, and the Dominator beat Zayn so bad it put the former NXT champion on the shelf for nearly a year. Nasty impact.
You gotta believe this one's over.
Uh-oh, what is Dean Ambrose going to do here?
Incoming.
To be ready to be attacked by both opponents in a triple threat match. Circumstances create interesting alliances, and the numbers game can become your worst enemy in a hurry when you're competing against two other opponents. No matter how you look at it, it's a situation you don't want to be in, but you must prepare for it. And it's Dean Ambrose able to break free.
A competitor must be ready for the possibility that they'll fall victim to a 2-on-1 attack on a triple threat match. A great example of that was the triple threat match on SmackDown Live between AJ Styles, Dolph Ziggler, and Baron Corbin. No one thought that Ziggler and Styles would work together to perform a double dive off the barricade that put Corbin through the Spanish announce table.
And that's exactly what a superstar always needs to have in the back of their mind. That at some point, their two opponents will most likely join together and take them out. It's one of many occupational hazards that come with competing.
He's got him covered. Braun Strowman kicks out easily.
Yeah, good luck keeping those massive shoulders on the mat.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Counter here.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Nailed it.
Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
This is what, wow, I thought he was a goner. Oh boy, he is rolling.
Counter here.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
This might be it.
Oh my.
Ambrose starting to struggle now. He may have to start reevaluating his game plan.
The dangers of this triple threat match appear to have escalated quickly on him. And this has all the makings of getting out of hand fast. He better be careful.
Hits him with a gut-wrench suplex. What impact!
He's always had the ability to take it up a notch.
He's not going to go quietly.
No superstar worth his salt ever does.
Oh, he's such a tough target. Shoulders down, this could be it.
And Ambrose shows he's nowhere near down. That would have been a shocker. He's making a statement here with this attack.
Look out, there he goes.
Knocked right off his feet.
He might have it. If you thought Monday Night Raw was a
Rotating vertical suplex. Nicely done.
He's in complete control now.
What an elbow drop. Looking for all the glory here.
Braun Strowman with an easy kick out there.
He can withstand a lot more punishment, I can promise you that.
Braun Strowman doing a great job of turning that around.
Strowman is taking no prisoners right here. Oh boy, he is rolling.
Shoulders on the mat. Braun Strowman kicks out easily.
Too soon.
Oh, the dreaded claw to the shoulder.
Man.
Perfect plex. That's what he was looking for, Michael.
You can't teach the type of tenacity we're witnessing here. Unreal.
I don't know where he's finding the strength to stay in this one. Harsh impact.
Boom, what impact.
Braun Strowman is going to have to revise his game plan because right now, the one he's using ain't working.
There's a very real chance he might not be able to recover from this here in this triple threat match.
This has been one of the most intense back-and-forth battles I've seen in a long time. And unfortunately for him, it's not looking so great right now.
The longer this fight goes on, the more wear and tear on each competitor. Who is going to have enough to pick up the win?
Ambrose,
Bang! Dirty deeds. Ambrose can put him away here, Cole.
When this guy's on, look out.
Lashley just barely got out of the way.
Yes! We may be looking at our winner here, guys.
He may get the 3 count right there. True testament to grit.
And the match continues.
And it's Dean Ambrose making a move.
Beautiful technique.
I don't remember the last time I saw Strowman manhandled like this.
Ooh, what impact. Goes down hard. Will it be?
I think so.
And he gets the shoulder up.
I am in shock. What's it going to take to keep this guy down?
Here we go, back inside the ring. He's going for the pin. They get dangerous out here, especially when there are no countouts. He doesn't want to do this outside the ring. Looking to end it here.
This could be it.
Braun Strowman kicks out easily.
He's showing the heart of a warrior here tonight.
Nope, reverses it. He's bringing it back inside the ring now.
Wow. Michael, that gives new meaning to have a seat. Oh boy, he is rolling.
Oh, shows no mercy.
And that poor chair. It looks like a twisted heap.
Whoa, Strowman dodged that one.
Side slam.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Look out, Braun Strowman is measuring.
Is he done? This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
Braun Strowman wins. Braun Strowman wins.
Let's take another look at these guys in action.
Man, this was great.
These guys showed flashes in this match, but flashes don't exactly set the world on fire, as these highlights show very well.
That's an impressive win here under triple threat rules.
You could just see it in his eyes. There was no way he was going to accept a loss to any one of these two tonight.
Happy 4th of July, everybody. I sure hope you enjoyed those fireworks. I had a feeling we would start this way.
He's ready to lay it all out right here.
Let's listen and see. Well, okay.
Definitely a fan favorite.
With everything going on lately, we thought we might see him tonight.
This is going to get interesting.
This could honestly be about a few things. Let's find out.
Definitely a fan favorite.
Coming off a little cocky right there. Could be dangerous.
No love between these superstars, that's for sure.
A fan favorite.
One of the most popular superstars in the...
Definitely a fan favorite.
Okay.
It looks like a twisted heel. Oh!
Oh, boy.
Order can't be restored, and the ref calls the match off.
Hey, rules are rules. You got to pay attention or you're going to lose. It's that simple.